With the recent launch of the 50 series graphics cards and just even the sheer volume of just a lot of unoptimized games running on Unreal Engine 5, it's so weird being a new PC gamer coming from a console gaming space. Like, I've always known about PC gaming. I've never been into PC gaming until maybe the last 2 years. And so I've put in so much time and so much effort whereby even looking at my last calendar year and just looking at how much hours I spent in actual gaming, I probably put about 80% of my time in PC gaming. And even with all its flaws and with all its issues, I still wouldn't replace becoming a PC gamer. I still want to replace having a PC rig. Even though it's not the most powerful, it's very good, it's good enough. But I just think it's easy to highlight the great things about being a PC gamer. But I think we also need to understand what essentially the caveats are, why PC gaming is in a weird space right now, certain things that are happening that don't make any sense, especially coming from someone who is, for lack of a better word, I am tech savvy. I don't call myself a tech expert, but I do understand the concepts and I do understand the technologies and the terms as to what is actually going on within the actual PC space. And I think for you guys, for example, who are looking into, oh, hey, I'm tired of playing on console, I'm tired of having to take into consideration of all the bad optimization on console, let me just tell you guys, for my console gamer friends, it's the exact same thing on PC. It might even be worse on PC, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. But before we even get to that, there has to be some level of foundational groundwork to actually establish when it comes to actually understanding why the PC gaming space is in the state that it's in. And when I say the PC gaming space, I'm talking about getting things like GPUs, getting things like CPUs, game engines, game optimizations, and just different things like that. Just going down to the actual nitty-gritty of why certain companies and certain manufacturers are advertising certain features that don't really benefit the gamer. But we'll get to that in a bit, so let's hop into that right now. So the very first thing is establishing a foundation as to what I'm talking about when it comes to the whole PC gaming space. So let's slow down, let's take it down. Similar to console gaming, you have your big three. You have your Nintendo, you have your Microsoft, and you have your PlayStation. Most people consider you really only have your actual big two with Microsoft, with Sony and Nintendo, since Microsoft is essentially now a third-party dev. But that's a conversation for another day. But when it comes to PC gaming, there are three big boys. Well, two, and even when I say two, it's actually really one, but I'll get into it in a bit. So you have Intel with their B-Arc series with the GPUs, which are catered towards more low-end, entry-level and mid-level, entry-level to semi-mid-level tiers of PCs that you can actually make. You then have AMD, who are known for killing it in the CPU space, especially with how Intel has been going on with just their 14 gen series, with their 14 series chips and whatever. With the Ryzen series of AMD, they've been killing this in the CPU front. They've also actually been killing this in the actual console gaming front as well, because if you actually really look at it, both the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series consoles are both made from AMD APUs, which are, basically AMD processors and stuff like that. So they're doing very well in that space. But when it comes to the actual console game, the actual PC gaming space, they aren't doing as much as they should. Yes, the 7900 XTX is a phenomenal graphics card. It's something I'm actually even considering getting into, honestly, with the just state of NVIDIA, which we will get to in a bit. But they aren't going at it as much as they should, because it's like certain things are just in place whereby certain things are there for the taking. And then you have NVIDIA. You know how I spoke about NVIDIA and them releasing their new 5000 series graphics cards and whatever you have not, and then also putting the whole advertisement of the 5070 just being as powerful as the 4090. Now look.
5070, 4090 performance at 549.
If you're not really in tune with the whole PC gaming space, I'm just here to let you know that that's not even possible. It's not feasible. And when they say the 5070 is more powerful than the 4090, what they are referring to is the application of frame generation and the application of DLSS. Look, DLSS is similar to FSR, similar to what you have on your consoles with PSR or PlayStation Spectrum resolution, whatever, super resolution, are AI technologies utilized to actually render your games at lower resolutions and then upscale them to high resolution. So say, for example, lowering your resolution from a 4K internal resolution to 1440p and then upscaling it all the way up to 4K back again, because it gives you better performance with your frame time and your frame rates and stuff like that. Now, with that being said, What you don't have in console gaming is the addition of, well, you actually do have it in console gaming nowadays with the addition of frame generation, but with Nvidia is pushing this notion of, oh hey, you don't need to have the most powerful graphics card. You don't need to have the most insane card with insane rasterization performance or whatever. And then that puts us in a very bad light, because what then comes from that is a lack of focus on why we actually buy the graphics cards. Like, similar to any tech company, and I think Nvidia is going the exact same route as Apple, whereby every single iteration of every single product is a minor improvement on the previous product. So with the 50 series graphics cards, it's a minor improvement on the 4000 series graphics cards, with obviously exceptions. So for example, the 5090 is about, I think, maybe about 50 or 6% faster than the 4090, and the 4090 was already in a different class on its own, because really the 90 series graphics cards aren't really gaming GPUs. They're workhorse GPUs, therefore, like, you know, actually doing like big jobs, like, you know, 3D rendering and stuff like that. So most people usually just go for the 80 series graphics cards, and even with the 80 series graphics card, similar to the 4080 Super, the 5000 series graphics or the 50 series graphics card, the 5080, the 5070 Ti, the 5090 aren't even available. The 5070 Ti literally just released right now, and you can't even find it for the MSRP price. So picture this, right? So picture this for my console gamers. Picture a state where, hey, the PlayStation 5 is available or the PlayStation 6 is available, and I tell you that we're going to release the PlayStation 6 at 500 quid or 500 pounds or $500. But it then gets into the hands of retailers and it's going for 700. It's going for 800. That's exactly what's happening in the PC gaming space, whereby we've said the MSRP is this amount, but the retailers are selling it for X amount. And another bad thing about it is you aren't even providing enough copies of this said graphics card. It's the issue with PC gaming right now is you're not even sure if it's even worth upgrading anytime soon. You're not even sure if it's worth spending more money on your PC, at least for the next 2 years or so. We haven't even gone into the whole process of the less effort put into rasterization performance, the less effort put into actual hardware performance, put into actual, you know, just actually improving the technology with the times. We aren't focused on that. We're only focused on, oh hey, let's push in AI, let's push in frame gen, let's push in all these things, and let's push, and you know what, we're going to make our money. And you know what, they're right, because Nvidia is literally not competing with anyone else, which is the root of all the problems we're going through right now. Fortunately for us, rumors have been coming out with the 9070 XT, which is AMD's flagship product, which performs just as good as the 4070 Ti, or I think the 4080 Super, or it's similar to what you have with 7900 XT. I mentioned a lot of terms, trust me guys, it's not as hard as it looks. Now, even with all these woes about the PC gaming space and just everything I mentioned about just how PC gaming is in such a weird place because Nvidia is literally not competing, and really they should. But I think we can also hope for the best with the 9070 XTX actually performing well and actually being a good look. If AMD can release that graphics card for about 500 quid and it's available, it will do wonders for everyone. I guarantee you, it will do wonders for every single person in the PC space. I haven't even spoken about game engine optimization, game optimization and stuff like that, but that's going to be that's a different topic for another video that we'll probably get into. So what do you guys think about the whole state of the PC gaming space right now? If you're a PC gamer who's been a PC gamer for so long, I would love to know what you think about the current state of things right now in the comment section down below. If you're a console gamer who's actually trying to get into PC gaming and looking for a way, oh hey, I don't know where to start, I don't know how to get into this, I want you to put down in the comment section down below what you even think about PC gaming in the first place. It's a different type of experience going from a console to a PC and just looking at all the bells and whistles. Even with my CPU, even with my PC with the 4070 and the Ryzen 7 5700 CPU, it's exceptional with a caveat. And that's where the optimization thing comes into place. But we'll get into that later. It's not a topic for now. It's a topic for probably another day. But I would like to know what you guys think about the video. I would like to know what you think about the whole state of the PC gaming space right now. We're in need of something new. We're in need of something with just that more vim, something that actually gets the job done. We aren't in need for more overemphasis on the likes of DLSS, which DLSS is incredible. DLSS is probably one of the best things that have come out with quality, especially with optimization. Especially with just AI upscaling. But the overemphasis on that is why I'm not really looking forward to what comes up in the near future when it comes to PC gaming. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope to hear from you soon. Hope you guys have a great day. Peace out.